Okay, this lesson's on growth and decay, some word problems. We're going to go through three of them here. The first one, the number of hectares affected by a grasshopper plague is modeled by, and it gives you an equation, a to the n equals 100 times 2 to the 0.7 n, where n would be the number of days or weeks or whatever since the plague started. When will the plague reach 5,000 hectares? So you put 5,000 in as your a to the n, 100 times 2 to the 0.7 n. Now, like solving all equations, you got the exponential part here, the n with the n being unknown in the exponent. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by the 100, so that'll give me 50 equals 2 to the 0.7 n. Now, what I want to do is I got to solve for an exponent, so that's where logarithms come into play. 50 is not a base or a multiple of 2. Well, it is a multiple of 2, but it's not used. It's not. They don't have a common base of 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use logarithms. So log 50 equals log base 2 of 0.7 n. Okay, I'm going to bring my exponent down front, so log 50 equals 0.7 n log base 2. Divide the log 2 over to the other side, so log 50 divided by log 2 equals 0.7 n. Now you can put that in your calculator. Log 50 divided by log 2, and you're going to get 5.64 equals 0.7 n. Divide by the 0.7, and you're going to get 8.06 equals n. That could be 8.6 days, 8.6 weeks, depending on whatever n is, whatever unit of measurement it is. Weight of radioactive material is given by W equals W0 times 2 to the negative. You have your exponent here, 0.001 t, where t is years. What's the original weight? Now, you'd never assume what the original weight is your first number in front. A lot of times it will be, but don't ever assume. Put in time is 0 into your equation. So W is going to equal W0 times 2 to the negative 0.001 times 0. Time is 0 is your original. All that will go to 0, which will make it W equals W0 times 2 to the exponent of 0. 2 to the exponent of 0 is just 1, so your original is going to be just that W0 is your original starting point. Okay? Original weight. Now, we don't know what that number is, and it doesn't matter. We don't really care. We'll just work with it. When will it be 25% of its original weight? Now 25%, I can express it as 0.25 W0, or I can express it as W0 divided by 4. Same thing, doesn't matter. I'll use the W0 over 4 as my 25% just to keep it a little cleaner. So when will it be at that? So I want to put that in for my new amount. T, and okay, so I have my new amount. My new amount is the 25% of the original amount, and then I'll work with it. So I'm going to take W0 over to the other side, over 4, and I'm going to divide it. My W0s will cancel out, so I'm going to have 1/4 equaling 2 to the negative 0.001 t. Now this one is actually a little nice. I don't need to use logarithms. Ordinarily I put logarithm on both sides and then rearrange it t by itself, but because I can express them both as a base of 2, 1/4 is 2 to the exponent of negative 2. And so that's going to equal your 2 to the negative 0.001 t. My common bases cancel out. So I have negative 2 equals negative 0.001 t. Take the 2, divide it by 0.001, and you're going to get 2,000 equals t. So as in 2,000 years. 2,000 years, the original radioactive material will be down to what 25% of what it originally was. Okay. The third one here has an E in the equation, a fire ant infestation. Okay, the number of hectares burned is given by the equation, where n is the number of weeks. Because it has an E in the equation, I'm going to have to use the natural logarithm to help solve it. When will it reach 10,000 hectares? So 10,000 equals 3,000 e to the 0.6n. Divide by the 3,000 first, and that will give you 3.33, well, continuous, equals e to the 0.6n. Now you might want to leave that as a fraction, that's fine. Because it has e in it, when I want to solve for this exponent, I need to put the natural log, use natural log on both sides. Okay. Now when solving for these, the natural log and e, because they're side by side, end up canceling each other out. Okay, divide by the 0.6. And that'll give you your answer of n. So you have the natural log of divided by 0.6, and that gives me 2.006 as an answer. So after just over 2 weeks, you're going to have an infestation of 10,000 hectares of these fire ants. Scary stuff. That's a little lesson on growth and decay. Thank you very much.